If saying no makes you feel guilty, watch this. Because that guilt is not an accident, and it is keeping you stuck. How many times have you said yes when everything inside you was screaming no? How many times have you over-explained yourself just to avoid someone's disappointment? That is people-pleasing. And guilt is what keeps it going. Here's why. Somewhere along the way, you learned that keeping others comfortable was more important than honoring yourself. Maybe it started in childhood. Maybe someone taught you that saying no was selfish or rude. And now, guilt shows up every single time you try to put yourself first. That guilt is not telling you that you did something wrong. It is telling you that you are breaking an old pattern. That pattern no longer serves you. It is your nervous system reacting to something unfamiliar. Because for so long, saying yes was how you felt safe. It was how you avoided conflict. It was how you kept the peace. But peace that costs you your well-being is not peace at all. It is people-pleasing, and that's pleasing others and not yourself. So how do you set a boundary when guilt is screaming at you? First, notice your body. If you said yes and feel tense or anxious or drained, guess what? That yes should have been a no. Second, keep it simple. You do not need to over-explain. You do not need to apologize. A simple, "I can't do that right now," is enough. You can be kind and still say no. You can love someone and still have limits. Boundaries actually improve relationships. Third, expect discomfort. Setting boundaries will feel uncomfortable at first, especially if people around you are used to you always saying yes. That discomfort is not a sign that you did something wrong. It is a sign you are doing something new. When you start setting boundaries, some people will respect them, some people will push back, and that reaction tells you everything you need to know. The people who genuinely care about you will adjust. The people who only benefited from you having no boundaries, they will struggle. And here's what else happens. You start to feel lighter, more like yourself, because you are finally honoring what you actually need. Setting boundaries is not a rejection. It is self-respect. Discomfort is not the same thing as doing something wrong. If you want to go deeper on boundaries and people-pleasing, please join our next Walk in Worthy Wellness Workshop. The link's in the bio. Walk in Worthy today, Worthy Walker. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and